Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. In today's video, I will be sharing with you how I use woven baskets in my home as storage. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge fan of woven baskets. I have them in all sorts of colors, styles, shapes, and sizes, and I use them in practically every single room in my house. I think they add a tad bit of texture to something like a bookcase behind me. And I think they're a great way to conceal items inside that may not be so appealing to look at. So today I'm going to share with you 8 ways that I use woven baskets in my household. Number 1 is remote controls. I don't know if y'all have this problem, but in my living room, it seems like remote controls get feet and they walk out of the room, or they walk and get stuck in the couch. So we have designated one small woven basket that I purchased from Target for all of the remote controls. So we're trying to teach our kids when they use the remote control to put it back in this basket, because it saves us a lot of time and frustration when we're trying to turn on or off the TV in a given day. The second way that we use woven baskets is actually in our living room, and it is to conceal our box sets of DVDs. Now, if you've watched any of my DVD organization videos, you probably know that most of my DVDs have been taken out of the cases and put into either sleeve protectors or in a binder. But I do have some box sets that are still in the original boxes, and we like to keep those concealed in one of our cabinets in the living room inside of a woven basket. And these woven baskets were actually part of a changing table set that we bought when our daughter was born, to keep diapers and all of that in. So they actually fit perfectly inside of this cabinet on the shelves. So after we didn't need the changing table anymore, we used them inside of this cabinet. The third way that we use woven baskets is to conceal all of our candles. When I'm saying candles, I'm talking about like the Scentsy bars and our little oils that you can use inside of a little warmer. All of those things we keep inside of 2 woven baskets that we got from Target in the same cabinet system that you saw the DVDs in. The next way that we use woven baskets is probably my favorite way of all, and that is as a clothes holding basket. Now, my husband has one and I have one. Now, what these are basically just little personal laundry baskets, but they look a lot cuter on the outside. So for me, if I have some kind of dress clothes that I don't want to put in the laundry basket with everything else, I will place them inside of this basket, and then everything gets washed on delicate. The same thing for my husband. He likes to have all of his clothes together, and he likes to wash all of his clothes separately. So, in the meantime, he will put all of his items inside of his woven basket on his side of the bed. It just makes it easier for us to separate our items from the rest of the laundry, but also makes it to where it doesn't look cluttered in our bedroom. Next would be office supplies. Now, you see behind me, I have 2 of these white bookcases that I purchased from Target probably 4 years ago. Now, I have tweaked these bookcases probably since the time that I purchased them. But I think that a white bookcase needs a tad bit of texture to them. So what I have 3 little woven baskets on the bottom shelves of this bookcase that holds things like my label maker, some accordion files, some cords, and things that I need but not every single day. So I know where they are, but it doesn't look really junked up from the outside. The 6th way that I use woven baskets in my home is on our bathroom counter. Now, my husband likes to keep all of his items together. He doesn't really like to keep them in a cabinet because he likes to be able to get to them quickly and not have to search through a cabinet. So I took one of the little small white woven baskets that we were not using in our home, and I just put it in the center of our counter, and he keeps all of his cologne and deodorant and face lotion in that little basket. So it just makes it easier for him to get to, but it looks nice and organized at the same time. The number 7 way is to conceal items underneath our nightstands. We have the type of nightstands in our bedroom that have a big space underneath, and I don't like it to where there's that big open space. So I think there needs to be something in that space to kind of fill it up. So I'm using 2 big woven baskets that I purchased from Target, and they were actually in my office a year ago, and they just didn't fit my bookcases and I couldn't find a use for them. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use them underneath my nightstands. And they have just a few books in there, maybe a phone charger, and any other items we might need to get to in a given day, or things that every once in a while we might need to refer to. So everything is in this nice little spot, but you can't see it from the outside. Last but definitely not least is shoes. Now, you probably saw my shoe rack that I had hanging on my closet door. I have used that system for probably 4 years now, and it just got to where it wasn't working for me anymore. When I would open the door, the shoes would slam up against the door, and it was getting to where it was too heavy, and the little metal clamps that were holding on top of the door were starting to stretch out, and I thought, you know, I need to come up with a better solution here. So I moved some things around in my household and decided to use 2 of the little woven baskets that I got from Target a few years ago. So I just have all of my shoes divided out by season. So all of my closed-toe shoes are in one basket, then all of my sandals and open-toe shoes are in another basket. And I have them sitting kind of up so you can see the back of them, so it is easy to determine where each pair of shoes is located. So far, I've been using this system for about 2 months now, and I'm really liking it. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's just nice and pushed underneath my shelves in my closet. And so far, it's the best system that I have came up with. If you've been following my channel for a while, I did have a ton of shoes at the very top of my closet. I have gone through all of those and probably got rid of half of them because honestly, I was not wearing them. So I moved some of them to these little baskets, and I think I might have about 8 boxes now, and that's it on the top of my closet. So everything is contained inside of 2 baskets, and it takes up a minimum amount of space. And you guys, that is all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed seeing how I use woven baskets in my household. I would love it if in the comments that you leave some of the ways that you use woven baskets, because I'm always looking for new ways to use them in my home. I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope y'all have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.